Hey everyone, welcome to Our Small Footprint. My name is Nyssa, and if you're new here, we are a family of 8 who live off-grid in Australia. Today's video is another sponsored video. Yes, I know I only did one recently, and I do try very hard not to have them very often. But unfortunately, due to post and things like that, things turned up at odd times. So a lot of this stuff was supposed to be part of Vlogmas, and it was supposed to be something that we were doing in the daily videos in that span of time. So it was going to be the Jackery and all that sort of stuff I was going to include in some of my Christmas stuff, but it didn't turn up. The Jackery didn't turn up until after Christmas, and this box didn't turn up until just before Christmas. So they asked me to do it after Christmas, which is fine, but it meant that I've ended up with this whole span of time of not doing much. And I don't know if this video is coming out before the last one or not, but my broken tooth has been infected again too, so I had a bit of swelling still, and has it 42 degrees. I don't know if I said that. I might have said that in the previous video. See, that's the problem with filming too many things at once. It's about 42 degrees at the moment, so it's really warm. My face is still sore. I'm on antibiotics, which never does great things, and I've just been a bit out of it, as everyone knows. But I need to get this video done, and I'm really excited to share it because the kids adored it. So this is KiwiCo Crates. Now, they are a subscription-based crate system, but you don't have to have a subscription, which I think is wonderful. So you can choose to subscribe and you get a crate every month, or you can buy them just when you've got the money to buy them individually, pick and choose which ones you want. And at Christmas time and stuff, they have these themed limited edition Christmas ones, which are really awesome. I eyed them off hard this year, but when they contacted me offering me some crates, I decided to just do that, but I may do the Christmas ones next year, we'll see. So KiwiCo Crates are as I said, they're a subscription-based crate system. So you can get them on a monthly subscription base, or you can buy them separately. You don't have to sign up to subscription. Like most things, it's cheaper if you subscribe. And they have monthly crates that are like designed by experts, and they're researched with children in mind and all that sort of thing. And they fit all the STEAM principles, the STAM principles, and they're in a good price range so that like they're accessible to most people. Having 6 kids, a lot of things aren't particularly accessible price range for me, which is why I love the fact that they have the individual boxes. I don't have to sign up to have them every month because it's a fair bit of outlay with 6 kids, and each kid wants their own. But that's why I love the individual ones as well. And the monthly, if I could do the monthly, I totally would. So they have 9 different lines, so you got lots of choice, 9 different subject bases and age ranges. So when I got my crates, I showed each one of the crates and told you what they were called and what their age range was. So we'll show that. I'll put that little clip here. So this is the 6 crates that we got given. So just as a short clip, here's the 6 crates, the names and the age ranges that we got for those. Alrighty, so they sent us 6 boxes. We got one for each child. So for Apollo is the Eureka crate, the KiwiCo Eureka crate, and it is not focusing for me, of course. It is a pinball machine, and the Eureka crate is aimed at 14 plus, I think, is the older age groups. So Apollo's got that one. We got the Kiwi crate, Tinker crate, and this one is a bubble lamp, and the Tinker crates are aged for 9 plus, and I thought that Orpheus might enjoy this one. We got the KiwiCo Maker crate, which is food, this one's the 14 plus, yeah, for ages 14 plus as well, and it's a electroluminescent sculpture, so I thought that Surreal would like to do that one. And then we have the KiwiCo Tinker crate, another one. This one I thought Lorcan would enjoy, and it is a glowing pendulum. So the Tinker crates are the 9 plus age group as well. Got the KiwiCo Yummy crate. So Sonnet is really into kitchen and food, and you see her all the time cooking with me, so I thought that she would really like this one. This one is for ages 6 plus, and it says thick and thin. Hot fudge cake and more curious consistencies. We will see what's inside this one. And then we have the KiwiCo Kiwi crate. Now this one is for ages 5 and up, and this one is moving with muscles. So we're going to give this one for Kavik to have a look at. So we got a really great for the kids to share, pick and choose. I chose which ones to give each kid initially by looking at what project they were and what age range they were. Just made it easier than anyone arguing over anything. So I picked which ones to give them and gave them each of the kids, but I know the kids well enough to know which ones they were going to enjoy. So that's what I did. Now, I love the fact that like 99% of what you need is in that crate. So each crate has 99% of what you need in it, and that's just great, because sometimes when I do craft and science and STEM and all that sort of stuff, I purchase programs, or I download, or I buy books, or I have lots and lots of different ways that we do these sorts of subjects. Collating all the bits and pieces to do each project it's challenging and it's hard work, and especially for 6 different projects. So the ability to have everything arrive in one box so that we can sit down and we can just get right into it, and because you've got 6 kids doing it, and there's only Darryl and I, there's only 2 parents, 6 kids, having it all there means that we know that neither of us are going to be off trying to find bits and pieces. We can just have the immersive experience of doing it with the kids without having to worry about that. So there is some things that needed extra, like Sonnet got the maker's crate and it was recipe based, so of course we needed the ingredients for her to do the baking and things like that. But other than that, and I think we needed some scissors at some point and maybe a couple of other bits and pieces, but generally speaking the majority of what we needed came in the crates. So I have a whole lot of footage of the kids doing the bits and pieces of the crates. I took footage of each child doing all sorts of bits and pieces and all sorts of the end results. Some of them were so excited to see the final results of what they made, which is always the best part of it too, is seeing the kids actually achieve the end result and enjoy that end result. Some of the crates have multiple activities in them. Some of them have like a single activity, but then they have a lot of learning based around that activity and how you can alter that activity. And I got my names wrong too. Sonnet's is a yummy crate, Surreal's was a maker crate. So Sonnet's was the yummy crate, which was the cooking. So it was the hot fudge cake and more curious consistencies for 6+. So I purposely pulled hers out. She's kept hers all together because that's kind of what Sonnet's like. Not all the kids have kept theirs all together. So they have a variety of different activities in them. This one has a couple of different recipes. So we made the hot fudge cake. I've got footage of that to show you, as well as it baked and everything, and she's been nagging to make that again. And then they also have this one here, which we haven't done yet, so when we do it I might show you as well, because she's really excited to do it. But it has pomegranate juice in it and we didn't have pomegranate juice, so it's making your own grenadine and making the layering of that. And then she hasn't done the painted coasters yet, but she did do the layering of liquids. So within that there was all these different activities, and there's all the different bits and pieces that you need to do it, all the different tools and uses in there. But they all come with also a little zine. So they have these zines, and in these zines it has some educational stuff, of course, discussing about the density of things and things like that, but also about other things that you can do within the scope of what the box is about. So this is all about density and viscosity and the consistencies of things. So within this it also has different tasks. I didn't realize she hasn't done this one yet. We should do this one together. So it's a recipe cards to fill in the names of the ingredients, and then it's got a joke at the bottom. It's got little different fun facts, questions and answers, and some of them have other activities that you can do that don't necessarily have the items in the crates, but are just extended things that you can do with it. So all this stuff is good, like good for keeping too. So she's been, as I said, Sonnet's a good one for keeping things like this, but she's kept it all together. She's done some of the activities multiple times. Some of the stuff we haven't done yet. There's the dip painted coasters we haven't done as yet because I was missing something that I needed for this. Oh, you have to cook the starch first and then do it the next day, and we just haven't done a 2-day version of it. But it includes all these bits and pieces, all the different recipe cards, all that sort of thing. Each box is like this. It includes multiple different things that you can do, as well as the main task. So we sat there for that day and we completed the main activity of each box, but we've then gone back to these crates over the next couple of weeks. It's been a week ago or so since we did these, and we've done the other aspects of it as well. And then like Sonnet's kept this all together because she wants to do the grenadine one and things like that as another task. So we've got to buy the pomegranate juice, so I'll buy that when I go shopping. For people who go shopping more often and probably could have done it before now, hopefully that's what's happened. So we're going to buy that, and we're going to do that after I get back from the groceries. So let me put some footage and stuff in here of all the kids doing it, and I'll try and collate that in such a way that you enjoyed as much as we did when we were interacting it, and the end results and things like that. And I'll put all that in there, and then I'll come back. Got the kiwi bird on it.
Mommy, Kavik has
It's not called a kiwi bird, it's just called a kiwi.
yeah, he got that's for my boy. Making tiny blue boy. Is this instructions?
Yes, there's instructions.
Right here. Mommy, I'm making a tiny boy.
What are you making?
A tiny boy.
These in their areas, please.
And I have little
Help.
cups to shoot over.
Stop. Pump it. Oh, look at that.
Oh, that's amazing.
Keep going. Pump it again. Pump it again.
You know it takes time.
Yeah, but you can keep pumping it. The more you pump it, the more broken up all the bubbles will be, and the more they'll spread around and move and float.
And then if you leave it alone for a while, it'll settle and you can do it again.
Yeah.
There you go, and you try and kick the ball into the goal box.
So it says to start from the back. It's put a sticky square foam on the back, one of these I think.
Yeah!
And then
I kicked it!
You did.
Yeah?
you find the sticky square.
That smells so good.
Oh, smell it.
Just the base one.
I won! Yay!
Very good. So I hope you enjoyed watching that as much as we enjoyed doing it. the kids were thrilled to get the crates, and it was amazing how well, it's been a while since we've done this kind of a crate, and it was amazing how well the older 3 actually were able to do their crates without much of us having input. Like Sonnet needed some help with the recipe and things like that, but Apollo built the pinball machine. I'll actually get some more footage and I'll put that over this here. He built the pinball machine pretty much entirely by himself, and Surreal did the first lamp that I don't know if I end up showing a clip of it completed, so I'll make sure to put that in here. And then she had enough supplies to design and create a second one, so she created a second one to make for me, so I'll show that one as well. So she had 2 of those lamps made up, and she really enjoyed that wire bending and that hands-on element of it. She's asked for some more supplies to make more of that sort of thing, so we'll have to look at that. So everyone really thoroughly enjoyed everything they got, everything they made, and they learned stuff. And that's the main thing, is that it's something that's hands-on that they enjoy, but they can also retain some extra facts and information whilst they're doing it. So we thoroughly enjoy KiwiCo Crates. I think that they are a wonderful addition to educating at home. Even if you're not a homeschooler, even if you're just like to have hands-on activities that you do with the kids at home as well, this is a great way to do it, because it all comes contained in this one crate, and you can do it however you want to do it, wherever you want to do it, with everything there. And yeah, I just think that it works well. So if you're interested in checking them out, there's a link and a unique URL or a link in the description, and I'll put it up on the screen as well, and I'll do what I need to do to make sure that this video fits the scope of what is required, and I hope everyone just enjoyed watching. I hope everyone enjoyed getting to see that snippet of the kids at this point, how much they've all grown and how much they did well at doing all this sort of stuff, and how much they enjoyed it. So I will see you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching.